probably advanced more than what my age is. But I'm just looking forward to be here, being in the spotlight, and continuing to make history. There's a lot of great opportunities in front of me, so I'm just gonna do what I got to do so I could get to the opportunities and make things happen.
Has this been difficult, mentally, emotionally? What happened with the title and the road, having to wait more than a year or so to finally get back to?
I mean, the things that happened, they happened already, and that was a long time ago, so I'm not even thinking about that. What I've been thinking about is getting back on my ladder and getting to the top. My last fight was great, in front of 50,000 people. It was probably the biggest fight I've ever been in my life, and I made it look easy. So now I get to fight this fight at the Staples Center, which is a dream of mine as well, So I feel like under the lights, under the pressure, the best comes out of me. So I'm looking forward to having the best David Benavidez come out of me September 28th.
What's going to be better about David Benavidez fighting for the title at 22 than the guy who fought for the title?
It's more experience. When you're 20 years old and you fight for a title, and that's the first big fight you've been on. There's a lot of pressure for you, But I fought these fighters. I fought great fighters already, and I fought in big venues already. I think that's the difference too, fighting in the big venues. So I'm ready for this opportunity. And I'm 22 years old. As the older I'm getting, the stronger I'm getting, the smarter I'm getting. I study boxing every day. I train every day. So I've been working on a lot of new stuff, and I know how to read people. And I know how to read boxers a little bit better now. So I feel like there's a lot of aspects of my game that's going to make me better this September 28th.
How do you read Anthony Dirrell?
He's just watching his last fights. He doesn't do good when he has a pressure fight in front of him. The last guy he fought, he didn't have a good left hook to the body. He threw it to the body, but it wasn't a good left hook to the body. He had an okay jab. He didn't have speed. He didn't change levels. He didn't
Attention, those that are in the media tent, if you do not have a fight night credential at 3:30, we will be clearing
I have way
the tent.
more skills in my game than the other guys. So imagine, what I'm going to do to Anthony Dirrell.
We know he likes to open up, go toe to toe. Do you think he opens up too wide? There's some opportunities there.
He does a lot of stuff. He does a lot of stuff good, but he does a lot of stuff wrong. It's my job. It's my job to keep studying him. I have 10 weeks left to keep studying him, and we're going to put together an amazing game plan.
You see a lot of exchanges, though.
Yeah, that's what the fans want to see, and that's what we're going to do. I want to give the fans what they want to see. So I'm all for it.
David, when you talk about Dirrell and other opponents, there's a certain, I guess, kind of attitude you have as far as you're kind of at a level. You're not kind of heated. When you talk about Caleb Plant, I feel like the temperature turns up a little bit. Why is that?
It's just a fight, that honestly it's just how the people are making it. If they keep telling me Caleb Plant, he's talking shit. You see Caleb Plant, what he said. Honestly, I don't care about him. I'm prepared for him like I prepare for anybody else, because I take my job serious. I do 11-week training camp. I train hard every day, so it doesn't matter if it's him, Caleb Plant. It's all gonna be the same result. Every time I step in the ring, I'm trying to kill somebody in the ring, so that's how it's always gonna be.
With this fight, you never lost the title, so it's almost kind of like with a sense of
I just beat myself basically, and it's basically another world title. It's a world title shot. I don't have it no more. So the champion in recess right now, I'm not a champion. He's a champion, So, but I'm very fortunate, because if I win, I get to be the youngest two-time world champion in super middleweight history. The youngest champion before me was 23. So there's a little bit of wiggle room for me to make history again.
The division's super hot, man. Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders. Are those fights you feel that you could are in your future because of kind of the promotion issues?
I feel so. I feel like if I become what I know I can become and be the fighter that everybody wants to see, like Canelo, that's the type of fighter I want to be. But I want to bring a little bit more, I want to knock people out. I want to give them good fights. So if I can do that, then I'll have a lot of leverage, picking the fighters I want to pick. But first, I got to do the groundwork, and I got to be exciting so everybody can want to see me.
You talk about studying fighting, studying boxing, the game of boxing. What is it when you prepare for a fight? Are you preparing, studying Dirrell and what you can take advantage of him on, or are you coming there with your game plan to enforce your will on him?
I do both of those. Nowadays I hate when fighters say I don't study fighters. I don't do that. That's dumb, bro. Why would you not want to watch something and be ready for the exact same combination he's gonna throw when you could counter, you could do something else? You know what I mean? You got to study these fighters. I think people are just becoming lazy now and they don't want to watch tape, or they're their ego is that big, you know what I mean? That they feel like they don't have to do it. But see, like Anthony Dirrell likes to throw that uppercut. You know, we all know he likes to throw that uppercut. So I'm watching him, I'm seeing how he sets the uppercut up so I can come back with a counter. So I don't get caught with that uppercut. You know, I got a lot of game plans. I got a lot of tricks in my bag for this fight.
So you ready for this fight? You ready for this fight coming up in September?
Yeah, I'm extremely ready for September 28th. It's going to be at the Staples Center, my first time fighting there. I get to fight under the undercard Earl Spence again, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you.
Is knockout David, does that kind of make more of a statement? Like, look, I'm still here. You know what I mean? You guys
it's exactly what it does. You know, if I knock out a champion, you know, that ups my stock up a little bit more. People want to see me. You know, because I feel like there's some boxing fans that aren't really boxing fans. They just watch boxing because it's like they have it at a party. And I mean, if you go 12 rounds, if they're not paying attention, not boxing fans, like, oh, this fight is boring. You know what I mean? But if you knock somebody out, and a boxing fan that don't really look at boxing like that, like, oh shit, this guy just knocked him out. You know what I mean? So then that's gonna bring more fans for me.
And David, man, just about Caleb, you know, everyone's talking about it. What do you think of? He has fast feet, and we know you got fast hands, power, but we haven't seen you move a lot. Is that going to be a problem if he tries to use that lateral movement when you guys meet?
Well, I mean, you haven't seen me move a lot because you've never seen me with somebody that moves a lot like him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Studying again. You know, you could cut the ring. You could do stuff so where he doesn't move a lot. You know what I mean? It's just that when that fight comes, I'll have a better game plan for it. You know what I mean? That's what I focus on the fighter 100% when I have him when I'm scheduled to fight him. You know, Anthony Dirrell is way different from Caleb Plant. So there's some things I don't have to worry about Dirrell doing that Plant will do. You know what I mean? So it's just studying a lot, putting together game plans.
Is it a classic style matchup, you know, puncher versus boxer? Like a style
with Caleb Plant? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say so. Yeah, I mean, Plant's a good fighter. You know what I mean? It's just that it'll be like a Medrick Taylor versus Chavez. So I'm like, that's the closest thing I can put it to.
You talk about fighting Canelo.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.